today we're gonna try speedrunning Alpha Omega because I don't think it's that bad of a map, and I'm gonna pop Omega because there's no point in not to, just to get the map open, because I don't feel like going through like round after round of just not doing that. I'm also using the talisman that gives me the soda perk right off the bat. I have electric cherry in that slot just because honestly the perks really don't matter in this game. You have all the 4 perks you need. You have Jug right off the bat. You have Speed Cola whenever you actually open up the map. You have Double Tap from Pack-a-Punch, and it's just not worth it in my opinion. Okay, I'm trying to get most of the map open before I actually go down here to do the lockdown step. Oh, so this HUD's awful, but it's not horrible. And I didn't get the lockdown. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, it's okay. Here on round 1's still pretty good. It's not ideal, but it's still pretty good. Right. And actually, we're not going to kill that last zombie. We're going to go through here. And we're actually going to do the lockdown step. Because why not? These guys are the worst. I think this is the worst version of Nova Crawlers that we've ever had. I think that the ones in Black Ops 1 are pretty fucking annoying. But these ones aren't that, like, these ones aren't remotely close to being like excusable, kind of. These ones just suck. What they do is they shoot out this like yellow stuff that kind of just blocks out your entire screen. It's just not fun for anybody. It's not really a speedrun because I'm gonna show you guys the time at the end, but I'm still gonna edit this down because there's gonna be points where I'm just not gonna be talking, and it's just not gonna be a fun time. Like, especially this long, this lockdown's way too long. Okay. I'm probably like explaining the Easter egg as I go. There's a lot of things I won't explain, but for the majority, I think I am. That's just annoying to get because these guys don't give me points. Alright. So the first thing we're going to do down here is we're going to start getting the parts for the Reagan Mark II variant. You don't actually need it, but I just think it's kind of fun to build. That part. We also haven't grabbed any of the parts for the teleporter or the shield, and I'm not going to right away. You'll see why. And I'm just going to pause just to read these, because you kind of have to write it down. That's like the only part I kind of hate about this map is the fact that Easter egg requires pen and paper. I still wasn't too sure about that one. Oh, there's the part for that. Okay, it's right here. We still need Gavin Knuckles, which is an important part of this Easter egg. And basically for this first step is to actually turn on Pack-a-Punch, is to ventilate all this and do that first lockdown. I'm not a fan of it, but especially because they try to make it like Origins, but not really. Like where the generators could go down in Origins, these could still go down. It's not a fun step. That being said, I think this is probably the easiest. This is definitely the easiest of the Black Ops 4 maps. I haven't really played Tag or Blood of the Dead. I think Tag or Totem is like the only one that's actually considered somewhat easy. I know Voyage, Dead of the Night, and Blood of the Dead. I'm not sure if I said that already. It's not here. Wow, this was an actual speedrun. I'd be done. Oh, there it is. 9116. I think we need to flip it around. Yeah, we need to flip it around. Okay. And I didn't grab the key. It's okay. We could grab the key during Rushmore's dialogue. So it's not the end of the world. Activate Rushmore. We're gonna go down here now, because we forgot to grab the key. So basically for the first step of this Easter egg is you have to give him 4 codes. The first code is in the room that he's in, and then the next few codes are just kind of like, oh, there it is. So you grab that key right there. The next codes are just kind of scattered across the map. And I have the voice volume put up a little bit because there's one step that you have to listen to, and it's really annoying if you don't have your volume up.
That item is locked inside the APD, and you lack network permissions, credentials, or
Purnell 3894. And the first code is always 7626. I don't have enough of that, but I still need to open that. That's such a stupid buy. It's like, on the bright side, I don't have to hit the mystery box at all or really pack a punch anything. I think that's a good part about this Easter egg. Is one of the steps actually gives you so 7626 activates this.
Sawyer authorization code required.
So as for Sawyer,
1 minute before access termination.
it's not letting me do it. 9116.
Sawyer
So I was gonna do Origins, right? But I started playing Origins and I immediately hate it. McCain is 6.
Double points.
Sorry, 6782. So I was playing Origins, right?
Authorization code accepted.
Yeah, okay, I thought I was about to say not accepted. I heard a weird noise.
Pernell authorization code required.
I'm just gonna do this step really fast before I continue
1
talking.
minute before access termination.
3894. Okay, so after we do that, the next step is to we could get the live demonstration, but you don't need to. I'm pretty sure that's when it gives you the second hint. But right now we just need to accumulate 5,000 points. And to do this a little faster, I'm actually gonna use dividend yield because it gives you like 30 extra points per kill. And during this time, I'm gonna actually use this time to build the zombie shield. So grab that part. I thought I saw it there, but I should have just trusted my gut. And it's right here. And the last one is always in the downstairs area, which is kind of cool. But I honestly think Black Ops 4 gets a bad rap for being a bad game. It's not a bad game, it's just not good for the casual community. Every single part of these Easter eggs are extremely difficult. These are not Easter eggs for people who just like to jump on for casual games. I legit have to study these maps like thoroughly before I actually even attempt it. Like I'm at the gym watching tutorial videos of how to do this before I even attempt it. And it's probably the worst thing ever. It's not like you're in Black Ops 3 you probably watch a tutorial video and then still fail at the map, but you kind of know what you're doing. It's not too terribly hard. Built this one here because this helps a lot during the boss fight, because the boss fight, this is the boss room. And it's very crowded and you need that shield. So a lot of this Easter egg is kind of running around and you don't actually have to progress the rounds to do it, which I really enjoy, which is something that the Origins Easter egg is also like one of those Easter eggs where you could do that, but it is so much worse to do. Also, I just realized I cannot knife because I have the strafe. So we're gonna have to buy a different gun first. There we go. So the neck is the galvanicals. Okay. So we'll go back down here. So anyways, so with Origins, my problem with Origins is, one, it's a good map. It's a great map even. However, doing the Easter egg solo is the most mind-numbing, monotonous thing I've ever done in my life. I used to love doing it. I just can't bring myself to do it anymore. Because for the lightning staff, you have to literally go and grab all the parts from across the map with every single staff part. And then just placing them is just not fun. Like, it's fun, but not fun at the same time. Because the staffs are some of the best wonder weapons in the game. Okay, I'm gonna shut up really fast because I really have to hear this. 045 0830. So that step is one, annoying. Actually, I kind of like it though. I really enjoy that step. I used to hate it, but I think it's slowly become one of my favorites because I used to hate having subtitles on. But you could just listen to the numbers and just have the same effect. It's not bad. Like, I complain about this map way too much. Like, this map gets, I don't even complain about it. It gets way too much hate. It really does. So basically, this is the clock step. Those numbers I just got correspond to these clocks here. And now I have to, so 1045. So we're going to turn that to 45. And we're melee it once to go across an hour, and that's 1045. Yeah. So how you know it says B, then gives you the number. So basically there's these like mailboxes with the actual number on it, or the letter on it. And then so it's the letter and the number. So B is 6 o'clock. So move it across the hour one more time, and 6 o'clock.
Code sequence incorrect. System resetting.
Huh. 1 second. Oh, I know where I messed up. Okay, I have to flip that around. That's annoying. It just means I messed up for no reason, and there's going to be a jump cut in this video till next round. So here's the problem that I had earlier. This is why I failed it. the first house wasn't A, it was E. It was E1045. Yeah. Yep, and that unlocks the Reagan Mark II. Yeah, okay. Once. Oh, lovely. There you go.
Security clearance blue.
What kind am I get?
Prisoner.
That's not bad. So if you notice, there are 6 houses, but we only put 5 codes in. So the last house has the last code in it, which is A, which is the first one I went to by accident. And what we're going to do is hold this.
Well, I am a genius.
Security clearance yellow granted. Yellow house
Oh,
calibration
it didn't move. I don't think I've ever seen it not move before. So it's just 9. That's weird. Okay. It usually does like this whole spinny thing and then lands on a number, but I guess it was just 9. This one's pretty easy. I know people complain about this stuff a lot, but it's not that hard. There it is.
Crawler down. Disappointing.
Did-
Wait for another to come along.
My reload killed it. Oh god, that might be bad. Okay, so I can't reload. At least when I'm by it. Do I really want to go for a variant? I don't think I'm gonna go for a variant. Because you don't need to go for the variant for the Easter egg, and it's actually recommended that you don't do it. I do need brain rot for later on the Easter egg, so I'm gonna keep that. As soon as I said that Easter egg wasn't that hard and wasn't that bad, the crawler died. That's just stupid. So now I have to wait for this crawler to show up again. It's whatever. Not you. Nobody likes you. Oh, there he is.
Second chance, intruder. Do it right this time.
I almost shield bashed right there, and that would have killed the crawler so fast. I'm really trying to have him not proc any of my perks. There you go. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. This step is hell. This escort him, he walks so slow. It's at a snail's pace. We're just escort him in here, and then he goes to this little window right here, and done. So the thing I really appreciate about this Easter egg is, as far as like the Black Ops 4 maps is, he kind of tells you everything you need to do. Grab the Atom unit. Okay. And some people say you have to exhaust his dialogue. You don't. You can just whack this and then wait for the Atom unit to come. See, he just stops talking. Throw the canister, grab that, come all the way over here.
Then you give us the verdammt.
Well done.
Throw that there. It's really just like listen to what he says, go do the step, come back, and it's
Which brings us to Broken Arrow Core.
not hard. So this is why I threw these teleporters down. So basically the step is, it's really hard to talk over him, but basically,
Extra server somewhere in Camp Edward.
so he says that there's an extra server, all that. It's right here. All you have to do is get one of those guys that shoot lightning to shoot that, and then run it to the teleporter. Like, the steps on here aren't overly impossible. I actually kind of like the fact that you need a pen and paper to beat it. I hope he doesn't shoot the Jolting Jack. I really hope he doesn't shoot the Jolting Jack. Come on, come on. Shoot me. Got it.
Oh, I see. Found the server.
That opens.
If that thing gets too warm, it won't be
Run through
good for
here.
anything. Now, hurry.
Run through here. You kind of hear like the alarm's going off in the back, and run into here before that little last dot went away. So basically, after we did all that, all you have to do is grab a gun with brain rot on it, and shoot a zombie, turn him, and then he comes over and takes his poster off the wall.
Here's the first one. 2 more to go.
6304. We're actually almost done with this Easter egg. The next thing that's going to happen is the power's going to turn off. That means a cheat sheet to do that one, because I'm not going to learn how to do that. We just need one. Just need one. Just need one. One turn zombie. Come on. Come on. There we go. 7716. Okay. I could do this while running. 7716. Got it. Okay. And I just haven't used my specialist because there's not really a point to. There's really not. I just, especially on this map. In fact, this is the only map where I think the specialist weapon is kind of pointless. Actually, I can say that about most of the Aether story maps, that they're just... Like, why is it there? I really don't know. Because in the Chaos story maps, the ones that are actually, like, super creatively done, those ones I can see why, like, you need a specialist weapon, because you genuinely need a specialist weapon on those maps. This one, no. I haven't even procced it once. I think maybe to get the Alpagadro back in his, like, cell, but even then. And that's an unlucky round flip, but it's whatever. I think my lowest round I've actually done this Easter egg on was around 12. Yeah, and 12 just flipped. So, it's whatever. There we go, first one out of the gate. We got 6432. 6304. 7716. Wraithfire is broken. 6432. So this is when he starts going on his rant about like what the step is. There's a guide online of how this step works. Basically what's gonna happen is the power is gonna get shut off. And this right here. These are all gonna light up, and then there's a switch in every single room to correspond to it. So I have to look at a cheat sheet for that one. So storage, solitary. I think solitary is over here. Yeah, solitary. Storage, solitary, generators, I think it is. Yeah, storage, solitary, generators, diner. Okay. And there's really no point in trying to figure this out by yourself just by flushing switches. When there's a guide, go use it. Someone else already did all the heavy lifting. I'm pretty sure it's actually the green lights that correspond to which ones are which. Like each room, this diner. Yeah, no, this is lounge. Okay, good thing I didn't flip that switch. Diner's over here. So it's like each one of these. I'm pretty sure each one of the green lights represents a switch at the beginning. Where's the diner one? Diner? There's. And all these are gonna light up green. And if you noticed, so when we turned the power on earlier, it became very dull. It starts off dull and then becomes very saturated. And this is very dull again, so all we gotta do is flip the switch again. I pick this up, I have no idea what it does. It does something in this round. I was trying to remember what the last one was. It's the mannequin step. So basically what happens is we're gonna have to charge up these mannequins with like, not charge them up, but you have to like kind of defend the area until they explode. It's a step. I'm not a fan of it. It's an interesting one. Okay, here's the first one. So now, did we get locked in here? Actually, take it back. This step would be pretty hard. It's kind of challenging, but given this, it's not that bad. Okay, he blows up, and then you pick up the arm. I'm debating if I want to go for Reagan Mark II variant. I really am. I might still go for one. Like, there's just so many ways to kill zombies in this map. It's insane. The sword's fun to use. It's not leveled up at all, but it's still sick. Just fucking slicing them. Also, this is probably looking extremely easy. I just realized like how easy I'm making this look. Like, I am making this... I'm making this thing look super easy. I really am. I'm like, it's... This Easter egg's hard, but it's not that hard, you know? I had to pick up the part. I think this is still like an overly complicated Easter egg, like... But at the same time, I feel like it's, again, it's one of the most tame ones here. Where was the army? There it is.
Yes, now we're getting somewhere.
But it's honestly, it's not bad. As far as like the Black Ops 4 Easter eggs go, it's a lot better than doing some of the other like completely BS steps that are in the other maps. I think Blood of the Dead is like a prime example of a little too much of a little too Easter egg focused. I think I am gonna go for a Mark II variant. Because now that I'm at the end of the Easter egg, all I think about is like just like what else can I do? So this is the Ray Gun Mark II, just the regular one that's been in the game since. Okay, let me think here. Let's think back Let's think back a little bit. I want to say it's been in the game since. I know it's Black Ops 2. It's been since Buried. It's kind of just been here since Buried. It's been a fan favorite weapon. And I really wish that the actual variants of the ray guns weren't called the Mark II variants. I thought, like, I wish they were just called, like, whatever. Well, I think they should have been ray gun variants in the prototypes. But it's kind of like, I feel they lose a little bit of their character. Like, whereas, like, the gauntlets and Ancient Evil, the stabs, they all have, like, a distinct personality to them. But the Ray Gun Mark II variants, you're just like, I know there's a better version of the Ray Gun Mark II out there. Why do I want this? So basically, I don't know what happened to Sawyer, but I know McCain gets trapped inside here, and I know Purnell is the final boss of this map. And the final boss of the map is sick. The fact that they brought back the guy from, what is the map called? Transit? I just absolutely adore that. It is sick. I think the map is a little flavorless in my opinion. But that being said, I don't think it's like absolutely like map-wise, it's okay. It's like you have your nuke town over here, and the rest of it's a good add-on. But it just, I don't know, something about it that just feels like it's just another military base, you know? A lot of these zombie maps are just like military bases, and I'm not a fan of that. But I get it at the same time. Going for the ray gun, I forgot what the yellow one's called, but yellow ray gun. If you're wondering how you do that, the ray gun variants are easy to make. I think some of the easiest wonder weapons to make in the actual game. I think the only one that's kind of challenging is the, what is that, 9... The only one that's kind of challenging to make is the brain rot one. Brain rot one. But it's still not bad. I just don't like doing it. It's not there. Like I said, I've played this map over and over again to the point where I know where each one of the parts are. And that's the only reason why I'm actually making this video. But you really need a PhD to do some of these maps. I've just played them so many times that I just know where a lot of these parts are. I also know all the spawns for these. So, it's a lot of trial and error. I think that took me like, I think the only real daunting thing is just a lot of writing stuff down for this map, but what was I going on about? I was talking about something. I forgot. The zombies kind of crowded me and just completely lost my train of thought right there. When I go back and edit this video, I'm going to just kind of like pick myself because I'm going to see like what I was talking about. It was 9-4, right? 9-4. Or was it 9? It was either 9-4 or 9-2. But I think overall, this is ancient. Well, so I know what's going on with my problem with Origins. My Origins is a great map. I just hate running around in it, especially the mud that makes everything literally the worst experience ever for first-time players. And for people trying to do it solo, it sucks like donkeys. It's 9-4-6. Origins is an okay map. I think the easiest map to do 9-4-6. I'm trying to think of like the first Easter egg you should do. It's definitely not this one. I think anything from Black Ops 3 is pretty tame. There's a lot of thought into the Black Ops 3 maps. 9-4-6-9. Okay. There's also a ton of like codes you could put into that are like half-price perks or giving money. And again, just the ray gun variants aren't really that like they're not really that exciting, in my opinion. I hear something sparking. There it is. Shot that. Okay. Because I mean, there's a shotgun, a submachine gun, a grenade launcher, and a. What's the last one? It's like this. It's the one I'm getting right now. I just want to get it because with the Avogadro, it's gonna look like Ghostbusters whenever I shoot them. But it's really not that great. Not right there. I saw it. So for the Ray Gun Mark II, I mean, obviously, it's basically just fill up the soul boxes from the TVs I showed, do a quick quest outside. These, I will say something like this, but no, that's what I was saying. So the Ray Gun Mark II variants, they're actually not that special themselves. I actually kind of hate them, just because of how, like, the lack of creativity there is to it. But what Black Ops 4 did really well was the actual making of these. Like, actually making each variant isn't just overly, like, bad. Like, it's relatively easy. It's not like Origins where you're constantly running across the map to even, like, to get one part. And when I say running, I legit mean you have to run across that map, and it's the most annoying thing ever. Especially the Easter egg steps where you have to, like, constantly go back and forth from the crazy place back to the, like, wherever you grab the stabs from. That single step just makes me, like, just makes me mad every single time doing it. Because you end up spending 30 minutes on one step. That's just Origins, though. Origins is just one of those maps. It's fun to do with people. It's not that fun to do solo. And honestly, if it's like a ranking list, I'd probably put it somewhere in the B, like C or B tier. It does not deserve A. I think maybe just A. Now I think about it. This map is somewhere around the B tier. It's not horrible. Anyways, but back to what I was saying earlier with the, I'm trying to think of like a good like starting off Easter egg to do. Mob of the Dead is a pretty easy one to do. It's not overly hard. It's also at the same time it's not overly fun to do. I think a lot of the Black Ops 2 Easter eggs suffer from just like not being that fun. Actually, I take that back. Cold War. Cold War is a great game if you want to start off Easter eggs because they are so simple. They're stupidly simple. I think Cold War is a good one to start off on because I feel like it holds your hand a little too much in my opinion. But if you're just getting into like, if you don't like hard games where you just don't want to like go through all these steps, do some of these Easter eggs that take an average on like an hour to do. But I absolutely love these little complicated Easter eggs. I feel like devoting an entire like week to a map really makes your money worth it whenever you're actually doing the step. For whatever I'm doing now, I'm looking for this little orb. It's a blue orb that's kind of outside the map. I'm checking all the spawn locations for it, and because that's the last step. You just have to escort this, and then we're done. It's that simple. Well, I mean, I say that. We still have to do the boss fight. Horizon Track? Horizon Track isn't a good map, but I'm trying... The Easter egg, it's easy, but... Well, I mean, all the Easter eggs become stupid easy once you know how to do them. Now they're just...
That's it. The elemental orb. Escorted back.
Horizon Track is one of those ones where it's just kind of like... That boss fight, if you're not prepared for it at all and you don't know what to do, I don't recommend for anybody. The last thing you have to do is just escort this ball. That is it. I think this is the easiest Black Ops 4 one by far. Like, I've never played Tag. I don't know what Tag or Cohen's Easter egg has to do, but from what I've seen of Voyage of Despair, I've done Ancient Evil and 9. Those ones are pretty... They're not hard in the same sense where it's like the steps are complicated. It's hard in the sense that it's the actual game. A lot of the steps you have to either do, like you have to do later rounds. That's what makes it hard. And doing Easter egg steps on later rounds is just not fun. Infinite Warfare, like the other Zombies games, those are good too. Infinite Warfare Zombies is good. I think that's actually a good starting one. Actually, is it? I think, because there's only one step to the first Infinite Warfare map. What is it called? Zombies in Spaceland. And it's actually by far the best like non-Treyarch zombie game. I think everybody agrees that Black Ops 3 kind of hit it out of the park with their game. World War II Zombies is... The first map is good. I've never played the maps after that. I need to. I think that's on my list of games to play. But I think I'm gonna work through all of Black Ops 4. Then I'm gonna switch to. Well, I'm gonna be going back and forth in Black Ops 4 and Infinite Warfare just because of the fact that I'll get tired of one if I don't do the other. Black Ops 3, I have zero desire to go back and play those maps. I used to play them a lot when I was little, but nowadays I'm just sitting here like I do not want to go back and play Origins or Shadows of Evil. Maybe Shadows of Evil because I've never actually completely finished that Easter egg because you need 4 people to do it. So might go back on that one just for the achievement. Also, we're on the last step now. This is pretty good. I don't think we're gonna be sub an hour, but it's a good time. Oh no, I got to Dr. Rushmore. Oh no, oh no, oh no. That's not good. I don't know, I was thinking about that the other day. There's not really an accessible zombies map. They're all like challenging in their own way. Gorod Crovey, that's a horrible horribly hard, challenging one. Shangri, even some of the ones in Black Ops 1. The Shangri-La steps? Well, the problem with a lot of the maps is you can't really go back and play them because you need 4 people to go back and play them. I think Moon you could do solo nowadays, but Moon suffers from the same thing that Origins suffers from, where the fact that you could be stuck on steps for days. Especially the,
I just want you to know you've unlocked access to the
yeah, I don't know. I think Blood of the Dead is, like, without a doubt, everybody agrees it's the hardest one you could possibly do. And yes, I am going to eventually beat it, but I have to learn the map and do a lot more, because I haven't touched that map at all. I'm in college, so there's not really a good time for me to learn these maps, other than, like, once or twice when I'm not doing anything.
Like charging up the dragon head at der Eisendrache.
Oh, I just noticed he says Der Eisendrache right there. Oh, that's sick. Like charging up the dragon head at Der Eisendrache. Oh, damn. That's actually sick. I've never heard that quote before. This part right here is by far the coolest boss intro ever. Oh wait, no, it's not even boss time. Oh, I'm stupid. But this is when the zombies stop and the ADM units come in. Also, I'm pretty sure this whole sequence we nuke the top of this area, which is kind of cool. I think the only reason I really go back to Black Ops 3 is for custom zombies, and even then, I haven't played custom zombies in a long time. Oh, this is when it happens. Oh, this part's sick. Because it's like, the last time we saw this guy was back in 2012. Ah, dude. It's just a sick boss. So yeah, they call him the nuke, and so they lock us in here.
9,
Something I really appreciate about this map is you could play as all the characters from Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 3. And like, so that means both versions of Dempsey, both versions of Richtofen, both versions of Nikolai, and both versions of Takeo. It's just an amazing... I absolutely love that about this map. There's a lot of things I love about this map, and there's a lot of things I hate about this map. Like, the wonder weapons, I feel like they're pointless. You did not need these in here. Or they should, like, at least made them look different, to have some more personality to them, but they all just look like Mega Mark IIs. It's just stupid in my opinion. Like, they shoot cool shit, but that's about it. Like, they shoot cool. That's it. And this boss is sick. Lounge, diner, storage beds. So if you're wondering what that is, you have to do more soul boxes, the backup ones. Actually, I'm not sure why I'm explaining it. You just explained it right there. Basic. That's what I said about this map. This is such an easily accessible map for the Black Ops 4 formula, because it tells you exactly what to do. Also, this guy will 2-tap you and you're done. This part gets kind of intense though, I will say that. And you have to constantly moving or he will hit you. However, just like in Transit though, if you have Gavin Knuckles, it stuns him. Which again, it's a nice callback to Transit. I feel like this is kind of like an amalgamation of a lot of the like more infamous Black Ops 2 maps that didn't like kind of get the respect they deserved. And by respect, they get a good treatment. Between Nuketown and Transit, they weren't that good maps. Transit kind of sucked. Also, this gun regenerates its ammo. That's the only reason why I use it. It's probably the best of the variants, I think. In my opinion, this is the best one. Strictly because of the fact that it regenerates your... Oh my god. That's not good. I gotta concentrate. I gotta focus up. That was almost a down. And downs in this, it means death. I know I have, like, if you look in the bottom left of the screen, it shows how many downs I can actually take before I will, like, fail. But it's, you don't have your perks, you're done. This guy is... Oof. Oh wait, he does 3 bars there. So he normally does 2 bars. That attack does 3. I didn't even notice that. Okay. Also, each one of these rooms gets more and more cramped. However, the last room... Ah, loser. Get punched. Oh. What? Did I just not kill enough souls? Or did he shut it down? I don't know what the hell just happened there. I don't know that cooldown. I don't know how long the cooldown is. I just failed that. That was stupid. I've never failed that before. Well, I never failed it like that before. I've like died here before, but that's, you know, that's different. I'm pretty sure that like the electric that like sparks off at this gun kind of stuns him too. I could be wrong. I don't know why I switch weapons. Look off. Wow, what the hell? I've Dying Wish, so I'm good. I'm good if I actually take it down, because Dying Wish just instantly revives me, so I'm good on that front. I just realized. So I think this gun does knock him down. He keeps saying you're just delaying the inevitable whenever I shoot him with it. That's 3 down. I don't know why he was in that window. He was just here. I just realized those still make the zombie noises, even though they're not zombies. They're robots. Like, you think they would have made them like more robot-like in their movements? I mean, you really think they would have made them more robot-like in their movements? Like, I feel like it's kind of pointless, you know? Because they run like zombies, so it's just a reskin. There you go. So those are all done there. And we're literally at the end. We're quite at the end now. It's not a bad run. Round 14 isn't horrible. I don't think we're gonna get the sub 1 hour though. The last thing we just gotta do is whack him into there. I heard him. Turn spot in. Hey, are you kidding me?
Path of Sorrows operation.
Come on. I'm just whacking him. So easy this last little part of the the boss Easter egg is so insanely easy. Like, it just is. That's it. We're done. That is the Easter egg for Alpha Omega done. It is not hard. I think it's by far the easiest map on Black Ops 4. I think it's somewhere in the middle difficulty for all maps altogether. It's the only thing that's really annoying about it is the fact that you need a pen and pencil. But the fact that you don't even need to upgrade this gun is probably the stupidest thing ever, in my opinion. Go back here, hit that, and he gets teleported away. I give this map a solid, I think, I want to give it a 7 out of 10, honestly. I'd say it's a 7 out of 10. As far as, like, story-wise, it's great. Like, listening to all this happen, the actual, like, Avogadro coming back as the boss, an actual good Nuketown map is surprisingly, like, it's surprising in its own right. The Avogadro is amazing. Seeing the old and new cast, like, kind of go against each other, like, just right here is cool. But my problem is, this is the last map we actually play with these characters. The Raygun Mark II variants suck. There's no point. To beat the Easter egg, I don't even recommend doing, like, that step. The regular Raygun Mark II upgrade is far better, and you get it for free. You don't have to do anything for it. I'm pretty sure I added like 15 minutes onto my time just doing those Mark II variant. Just doing the one Mark II variant. If you want to go into Black Ops 4 Zombies without going to all the overly complicated maps first, this is a good one. Because this is probably the only map I can think of that you could still finish with under an hour. Either way, that's it for this video. I forgot the after action report. Hour and 15 minutes. It's not a sub hour, but it's not horrible. And I think my best time on this map, I think it's 55 minutes. I think it's 55. Yeah, 55:16. All right, now it's goodbye.